Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It's the Shot and a Beer Show. And who better to bring back the show than the Underground King, the Philly legend, Eddie Alvarez. On this episode today, we talk about everything that went into BKFC 41 and Eddie Alvarez's triumphant victory. Go through day-to-day leading up to the fight. Talk about what it was like his first time stepping into the BKFC and how he thought he did in his debut. All right, we're here finally in the betPARX podcast studio. Eddie Alvarez, fresh off his win at BKFC 41 in Colorado. The Underground King, Eddie Alvarez. Eddie, how you doing?
We got it done. We got to do elbow bumps.
Yeah.
My
how those hands feeling?
My hands are like two marshmallows right now. They went down significantly, but
we're getting bucked up too, right?
Oh God. Brought to you by Bucked Up. When I fight the Maniac, we both get bucked up.
Get all bucked up, baby. Eddie, I'm so happy to have you here, man. And that was absolutely riveting, thrilling, exhilarating watching you fight. I think, partially with now, we're friends. I mean, I was on the edge of my seat, but that fight was just unbelievable, dude. You said it. You're an absolute dog, and this sport is for dogs.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that, though? Tell me.
I just think so like in MMA, there's athletes, there's collegiate wrestlers who they plan well and they scheme and they plot and they go in there and they become dominant in a fight because of it. They never actually get into a fight because they plan and strategize and stuff like that. What I'm saying is inside a 20-foot cage with bare fist, with no takedowns, you're going to take damage.
And you said it, like you're a competitor, and going into this fight you mentioned with Ariel, you were prepared to get knocked down. How did you prepare yourself mentally for this fight? Like, how do you use, or is that every fight you're preparing?
Oh yeah. The last 20 years every other fight I'm getting put down. So like I used to try to stop myself from getting knocked down. And I was fighting, I had a tug of war with myself about it, like trying to fight against it. And then finally I just said, you know what? It happens. People hit me, I get put down. As long as I don't stay down, I'll be good. And in this sport, in bare knuckle, they allow you to get a standing 8. You can get a standing 8. I said, give me 10 of them. Give me 10 of them a fight. Put me down.
Well, you needed one in the first round. What was that? Second round? I'm sorry.
Yeah. In the second round, that was the hardest I've been hit, I think.
In your life?
In my whole 20 years of my career, yeah. I think it was a really short, tight shot, right on the money, and my brain shut off completely. It shut off, and then I don't know what I got hit with. I don't know what went on. I don't remember the sequence, even whatever. I remember there was a blank, and my butt was on the canvas, and the ref was there. But I don't remember, the second or so in between that. So like, it was a fucking amazing shot. I think it was right from the clinch, left hook, left upper hook type thing, and he caught me clean. I went down, and like when I look back at the replay, man, I played that shit off so good.
You did.
Because in my brain was going, yo, what the fuck was that? But
well, you did play it off, because I was like, he's good, because it was quick.
Yeah, that's just years in the sport. You're not allowed to you can't feel.
You can't
show more than not being able to feel. You're not allowed to show anyone what you feel.
No. Poker face.
Yeah, I got good at that.
You're good at that. You're a poker player too on the side there. There you go. What was your biggest takeaway from your first fight in the BKFC? Was it what you expected?
Yeah, it's kind of what I expected. I told everyone, yeah, he's gonna probably put me down. I'm okay with that. I made peace with that before I went in. And I went over this. What I started doing before the fight was I was taking 1 hour walks in the morning between 7 and 8 o'clock. I'm not a walker. I'm a runner or a workout guy. It's very difficult for me to just go for a stroll and not start running or go insane. But I start walking, and the walk, more than anything, it wasn't an exercise really. It allowed me to have some conversations with myself about what I was about to get myself into. And during my walks, I came to some great understandings. I don't put my phone on. This is when I get to talk to myself, and no one distracts me from having the conversations that need to be had. And during the walk, I was saying, I remember thinking, before I get into this cage, I knew how uncertain it was going to be and how small margin for error there was. That I almost accepted that I'm going to fail in a way. That there's going to be failure throughout this 10-minute bout. Whether you want to call failure getting cut, getting put down, there's going to be failure, and you got to come to grips with that. My hands could break. I may lose my left hand, but I got to use my right. I may lose my right, and I got to use my left. I may lose my sight, and I got to use my right eye. So, like, what I said was, when I'm going in to go into this, like, I have zero attachments, zero.
Yep.
I can't be attached to my two good eyes because I might have one good eye. Can't be attached to my two good hands because I might end up with no good hands. So I just need to accept whatever is going to happen and be at peace with it. And, look to the sky and say, just use me. Use me. And that's what I'm here for. And I'm going to be a fucking dog.
You were a dog,
I'm going to be a junkyard dog. And a junkyard dog doesn't worry about his missing eye or hurt leg or
you got to eat
his feelings or any of that. So, like, I needed to detach completely from who I am and just say, this shit's going to happen right now.
Dude,
everyone's gonna fucking love it.
Everybody did fucking love it too, dude. Everybody fucking loved that shit. Biggest takeaway from the first fight?
Biggest takeaway.
How do you think you did?
I think it was an amazing show. I think as far as game planning, my coach Mark Henry and coach Ray Robinson did an amazing job during the training camp, cleaning up like terrible mistakes that would have got me knocked out like completely. I was making some pretty bad mistakes during the training camp that if we didn't have eyes on and didn't have the coaches I had, I could have been looking up at the lights like a lot earlier.
Now when we stopped by for your training, you were working on like kind of like the baiting the guys into stuff. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking for that in the fight.
Yeah.
Did you get to use any of that?
Yeah, I think what we did use very well, that on his way in, we were using the uppercut left hook because he'd do something where we would let him enter. I would sit back and let him enter. And every time he entered, he would do a hitch. He would put his head down first to hitch to make it look like he's going low, and then he'd come over top with either left hooks or overhand rights. That's kind of how he would lead. But it always began with a small little hitch.
Showing off those traps too.
Yeah, showing off those meaty traps. So he hitched a few times during the fight, and we were able to land that uppercut left hook combination. And like the biggest thing was we needed the jab, and we needed the jab at the neck, because if he dipped or went left, right, he's a smaller guy. If we jabbed at the neck, we'd catch him right in the face by the time he got the gitch. And we needed to bring back the left hook. Without bringing back the left hook, I wouldn't be balanced again after my combinations, and to be able to throw more combinations, and I wouldn't be balanced to be defensive. So the left hook kept me in line to protect myself, but also kept me in line to continue to strike and continue to go after him. So
sounds like you were pretty prepared, I would say, going into that.
Yeah, just fundamental stuff that we just worked over and over and over and over with great coaching, great eyeballs on, and we worked together.
Talk me through the days leading up to the fight in Colorado. What day did you get in? What did you kind of do leading up to the day? Was it a big production? Obviously you got weigh-ins and all that.
So once on Tuesday, I get there Tuesday, we weigh in Friday. The only concern between Tuesday and Friday morning is weight. I don't give a shit about anything. Like in between that, we have some obligations like, hey, we got to do an interview with production. We got to take some pictures. You might have like a phone interview with, this media or that media. But other than that, don't bother me. Don't talk to me. Everybody, my friends.
That's why you weren't returning my texts.
Yeah, friends, family. Yeah, that's why. friends, family, everyone, even my wife would tell everyone, just leave them alone. Like, let them. She knows.
Yeah.
I've been doing this 20 years. Like, um, she knows them 3 days. They're just all suffering, no reward type days.
How much did you cut?
I I walked in on Tuesday at 182. I was 181.7 on Tuesday when I got there.
So 20 something.
And I had to get to 165 by Friday. So I had Wednesday, and we got there Tuesday night.
Yeah.
So Tuesday night, I made the team get up and go to the treadmill. Everyone wanted to go to bed, but as soon as we landed, we went down in the room.
No chicken and Pete's crab fries in the airport.
No,
you can't do
unfortunately, we
that.
had to skip out on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tuesday night, we land 10 o'clock, get to the hotel at 11. I gear the coaches up and say, let's go down and just move. Kind of, we were on a plane for 4 hours or so. So I wanted to move some water, move some stuff, and get the gook out.
Mm-hmm.
Start feeling good. And plus we were in Colorado, so we're at elevation. So Tuesday night we moved. I lost like a pound. It was not any serious loss. It was more about just going out there and moving for our first time. So we did that. I got to bed, woke up probably 181, 182 again, same deal. And we had Wednesday and Thursday and Friday morning to get off the weight. So that would be 5 sessions that we had in order to get off the 17, and we did it. So Wednesday we worked out at Trevor Whitman's.
Okay.
Trevor Whitman is Justin Gaethje's coach, and I worked out with Justin.
He was there.
Justin was there. We worked
a lot of past opponents there for you.
Yeah.
Too.
And Justin is the fucking man, dude. Like, Justin's my favorite fighter, and he's always been my favorite fighter. He's the best guy to watch on TV for MMA.
Oh, he's a bad man jammer, dude.
Like, I'll argue with anyone who's better, who's a funner fighter to watch in the octagon than Justin Gaethje. There just isn't.
There's Saint.
He gets in the pocket and he stays in there until somebody goes
down. Yeah.
And there's not a lot of fighters who are that brave to do that. Like,
he puts his nose in there.
Yeah, that's a really difficult thing to do and come to grips with, and he does it. So, but on top of that, just like human being, he's even better human being. Like, we went to his gym. He opened his gym up. They have a gear company called Onyx.
Okay.
It's like the fucking Maserati of training gear. There's not even close.
Nice.
There's not even an apparel company, not apparel, but there's not even a gear company close. This guy's got like Louis Vuitton. Everybody else is walking around Michael Kors. It's like, and it's Trevor Whitman's genius and Justin Gaethje kind of, and they have a gym at this Onyx Fight Lab or whatever they call it.
So they got you right. You go, you make weight.
Yeah. Well, on Wednesday we worked out, and then Justin goes, yo, if you and your team want, I'm gonna have a chef come and cook dinner at the house. I have a treadmill there, a sauna, blah blah blah, cold tub. Come on over, bring your team over. I know you can't eat a lot, but I'll have the chef make you whatever you want. And so we went over Justin's and had an amazing dinner. His chef cooked an amazing dinner. My team ate like big old steaks, had a great time. They played some pool, watched the draft. I got on the treadmill for like an hour. I went in the sauna, watched some sparring on the TV, and I was able to get a good weight cut at Justin's after dinner. And then Thursday was like doomsday. Thursday was like, all right, it's on all day. We have to worry about getting down to this weight.
Yeah.
Thursday, by Thursday night, I got within 3 pounds, within 4 pounds.
Are you ever worried? Are you ever? I mean, obviously, it's in your.
Always. I'm worried until I make weight.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have nervous energy. You really can't focus or think about anything else until you make weight. So I was 3 pounds away on Friday morning. I went into a hot tub up to my neck. I couldn't really run anymore. My legs were gone. I couldn't work out anymore. My legs were kind of cooked. I was at 169. The weight was 166. I went to a hot tub up to my neck for about 40 minutes. And then I got off the 4 pounds.
Like a hard-boiled egg.
I cooked myself.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way to do it without having to strain and get your heart rate up. So
Yeah.
like I found a Lifetime Fitness.
Yeah.
joint.
That's where I go.
Went in Lifetime Fitness. There's a lot of dudes, naked dudes, but there was balls everywhere. It was gross. It was fucking gross, dude.
Throw that on your OnlyFans.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I seen more balls in like 24-hour time than I wanted.
Damn, they got the balls out in Colorado, baby.
There were some balls out that.
Oh, boy.
This ain't the weight cut I was hoping.
Yeah, geez, that makes you want to cut weight fast.
Dude, when you're
get this over with.
when
Get
you're
these balls out of my face.
When you're cutting weight, all you really want is like you want a good vibe. You're looking for a vibe. Like, oh, nice hot tub, put on some Bob Marley, let's sing, laugh, fucking have it. There's balls. There's just balls, dude. And I'm like, dude, this ain't a way to cut weight.
Yo, Gagey, can I come back over, bro?
I'm like, Justin, let me get in that sauna.
Come on.
Dude, it was brutal, but we got it done, got it done. And got to weight, got excited. I think I weighed in at 65. I lost 4 that day, not 3.
Yep.
So I was a pound under, weighed in, and that was that. Weigh-ins I always say all the time, weigh-ins are the first fight.
Yeah.
The first fight you got to conquer. So after you do that, it's like, okay, now it's game time. It's real serious.
So then you start thinking about it. You wake up Saturday morning. What's going through your mind?
It's not Saturday morning.
When?
It's not Saturday morning, bro. There's some shit that goes on Friday night. And maybe it's not for everyone, but it's for me.
Tell me about it. I gotta hear this.
Everyone eats, you get a full belly.
Oh, yeah. You're packing them back on now.
You get a full belly.
What'd you eat?
My dietitian sent just rice, chicken, salt, some bananas. And I got an IV. I had somebody come out, give me an IV. I was 185 by Friday night. My dietitian called me like 6 hours later, and I was 185.
Fuck yeah!
So I was like, we put on about 20 pounds in like 5 hours.
That's a
and I think I stepped on the scale fight night around 183 or 184 or something like that.
Nice.
So, Friday night, you got a full belly, but and this maybe it happened a few times in my career, maybe 3 or 4 times. You don't sleep, and it's the less you compete.
No sleep.
No sleep. None. You ever sleep 0?
Like what?
Without drugs?
What are we? What are we talking about here?
No drugs.
Just
sleep 0, purely on fear, anxiety, and emotion. Thinking about what's inevitably
I'm a gambler, right?
What's inevitably going to happen to you the next day. And the thoughts aren't good.
No.
They're not like, I can't wait so I can fight
in front of everybody tomorrow. No.
Every bad thought, bad scenario you can dream of goes through your mind, and you can't control it.
But you kind of embrace that. You use it. You kind of like, don't you?
No.
You fight it. Buckle it up.
No. Did you ever see Passions?
No. What's that?
No. Passion.
Sorry.
Is the movie about Christ during
the Passion of the Christ?
Passion of the Christ.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Mel Gibson, classic film.
All right. He's in the garden and the soldiers are coming for him.
Yeah.
And he is terrified. Like, he's gripped in fear. And he's yelling up to the Lord, like, I'm not going to run, Lord. I know what's coming.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to run. I'm going to fucking face what is going to happen. Sure. If I got to die, I got to die.
You're scaring me a little bit right now, but that's good. Go ahead.
Right? So he's telling his father this. He's telling God, I'm going to take on what it is you will for me. And I'm not asking for a way out. I'm asking you to give me some strength here to take it on better, because I'm gripped in fear. Well, that's the night before a fight. And everyone at dinner isn't on that vibe.
No.
People are drinking.
You're going to the electric chair. They're going to a party the next day. They're going to a big Eddie Alvarez party the next day.
Yeah, dude. So I think my wife's in that vibe. My wife starts getting uneasy that night.
Sure.
My kids are thinking about it, but even very few will look at me and understand, like, you're not right.
No.
You know what I mean? There's only a few people who know that I'm smiling, bullshit smiling.
Bullshit.
And shit just got real for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the truth. And most fighters won't share that, but I'm going to share that. And I mean, I got some fucking fucked up notes in my phone and like that. I'm just trying to cope, bro. I'm just trying to cope and get through this because
how do you cope with that?
It's so I would say it's a mixture. Like, number one, I put on sounds of nature on the headphones, right? That's one technique I tried. Doesn't work. Right? You fucking take your sounds of nature, shove it up your
ass.
Yeah, dude. When you're headed to the guillotine,
yeah,
the sounds of nature don't shut out the noise.
Yeah, no, dude. That would not be my first choice. I'd be like,
right? So, all right, this is my process. This is where I begin. All right, sounds of nature. Sounds of nature, my hands. Sounds of nature, sounds of nature. Stupid, right? So I got that on. That's not working, right? So I'm like, okay. And then your brain speeds up, and then now it starts thinking real bad shit.
Mine's racing.
You know what I mean? Real bad shit. Like, all right.
So, what was the worst thing you were thinking about? Can you share that?
Yeah. So it's embarrassing to train, 2.5 months
and then
look strong, look powerful, look confident. And then you go out there and be absolutely uncertain of an outcome.
Yep.
Because there's people who they're methodical about their lives. They study, they go to college to do this, and then they're pretty certain about the outcome that's going to happen to them for all their work and effort and investment that they put in, right? Fighting isn't that.
No.
Fighting is, I want everything. I want everything. I want all your time, your effort, your obsession. I want everything from you. And I'm not promising you a fucking thing.
Yep.
That's fighting. So on top of not getting a promise of any kind of return, you can actually be completely embarrassed in front of your friends, family, and everything pretty quickly. So
that's like a lot of people's like worst fears. You lived it.
Yeah, one punch.
50, 60 times over.
Yeah, one shot. And when I was younger, it was, I don't want people to look at me. I don't want people to look at me as an embarrassment. I'm representing a city. People believe in me. Now that's not my fear. What goes through my head as a dad is what I'm doing. If I get knocked out, now my son got to go in school. My son don't fight. He never signed up for this.
Right.
And he gets crushed by every friend in his high school. Kids are fucking cruel,
brutal,
right?
But now they're like, yeah, let's go.
So that's the
the other
side, right? That's the flip side, and they get to deal with that. That's good. But the other side's not. I mean, it doesn't go away. It's like a like, hey, why don't you put a tattoo of loser on your kid's forehead and let them walk around high school with it? Because that's what I did, and they didn't. I'm their dad. They didn't sign up for this shit. They want to go to school and slide in the way I want to
slide in, slide out.
And I don't help them with that. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I don't help them with that. So that's a big time fear and anxiety driver for me. Nights before fight, all the way up into the fight. That's on my mind. And
up into the fight or.
Oh, all the way
during the fight.
No,
you turn it off.
No, during the fight, it's over with. It's over. It's war. But all the way before that, yeah. Until I get in that locker room and my heart rate gets to 170, 180 beats a minute, and I got a good sweat, and I'm on. Until all that, man, the brain is just running. And I tell a lot of people this who deal with like anxiety or deal with fear and like all that energy inside their brains. And I don't have any, I don't want to say I have anxiety. I have, I guess, a voluntary anxiety. I'm volunteering to do this. Like, no one's making me do this, but I deal with these feelings like
Sure.
regardless. And the best way to deal with the feelings for me, and I tell people, is whenever you're having too much energy inside of your brain, too much activity, you got to get into your body. And that's the only thing that works for me. The only thing. I pray, you know, I believe in the Lord, and I believe He directs my life, and I'm headed. I want to be used by Him the way He wants to use me. So I pray, and that helps. And I breathe. I try to do deep breaths, and that helps. But none of it works like using my body. So like, if you want to get out of your head, and you want to get out of that brain activity and that like crazy gripping fear and emotions, you got to get into your body. You got to start moving your body. You got to start moving.
Did any street fights in Kensington help you last weekend, you think?
Yeah, I don't think they hurt me. You know, that's that dog in me that I don't have to think about things. You know, if someone hits me or someone gets aggressive with me, whenever someone gets aggressive with me, I don't have to think about getting aggressive with them back. That's how I react. That's how I've always reacted. It's like I call it black bear, grizzly bear, like that. Because a black bear, if you make loud noises and get mean with it, it runs. But
Grizzly
a
bear.
fucking grizzly, you get mean with a fucking grizzly,
he gonna get mean with you.
It'll scalp you and rip you and eat your fucking genitals. Like you don't fuck with a fucking grizzly. And that I got problems like that. Like when people come after me and try to hurt me or hurt people that I love, there's nothing I can do about it. I just apologize to them for what I'm about to do, because there's nothing I can do. I can't.
Now here's a good moment here. Well, what is this? I don't know what this is. Is that you?
Please allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho. What an entrance, man. That was awesome. So that's
the atmosphere. What's it like?
That's the song that Council Rock South uses for their wrestling. My two sons wrestle with Council Rock, so I use their entrance song. I let them pick it.
What is that mouth guard you're wearing too? I was noticing.
Awesome.
Is it a new thing?
Yeah, no, it's made by my buddy Ross. It's not even out on the market. He's an orthodontist who trains, and he owns his own practice, but he makes them for me. He doesn't sell them. Everybody asked me what that is. That's
looked like you had like Wolverine teeth.
That is the best mouth guard ever. Everybody wants it.
It's badass. You can get me one though, probably, right?
Yeah, I'll get you one.
All right, give me a custom Maniac Malloy.
You got to take a fight though.
All right. Once my collarbone's healed up, we'll get to it. Bucked up. There it is. Bucked up.
Someone's getting for bucked
dude,
up.
you bucked up Chad Mendez, bro.
Gotta buck me up too, back.
Yeah,
buck me
you
up
bucked
back.
him better. You bucked him better.
So Chad came out the country boy, which was pretty damn awesome.
What was crazy though to me for this is like you don't walk out with your team. You're walking out solo. Yeah, right? Is that a first? Was that a first for you? Like
no,
walking out by
some promotions
make you meet them. I didn't know that.
Some promotions make you meet them. In Japan, I think it's the same way. You walk out by yourself. It all depends. But the 100-foot walk was pretty dope because that
had to be new.
That's what Pride used to do back in the day, and their entrances were awesome. I thought that was a good add to the production, like the 100-foot walk. His traps have traps.
Yeah, dude. I was like, what the hell?
I was thinking in my head, like, if I hit him and his neck doesn't move, is it even possible to knock him out? I'm like, dude, like there's no neck.
There's no neck.
In what way does he go down?
Yeah, dude. I saw that and I was like, what the hell?
And his back's like a complete turtle shell. It's like,
yeah,
it's round. Like it's a complete turtle shell from his traps all the way through. His guy's fucking cannon, bro.
It was an unbelievable fight. Talk about the grapple ability, the ability to grab guys behind the back of the head in this.
So like that's the difference in bare knuckle between box and everything else is the ability to be able to clinch and stay in the clinch in dirty box.
Yeah,
because someone like Chad who has let's just say, he has a 60-something inch reach and he's at a disadvantage in that way. He could always quickly close the distance, grab me, and now he's in full advantage.
Yeah.
He's got full advantage over me because with them shorter arms. So it's just another way of being tactical and forming a game plan and fighting to the best of your ability with the body you're given. For me, it was about, we need to keep him at the end of our jab. We need to punch him at his neck and keep him away and let our combinations fly. And that was the fight. The fight was not letting him get inside.
Yep.
With them short arms.
You got that OnlyFans on your ass there. You got an OnlyFans?
Yeah, I got an OnlyFans. We just started.
I'm thinking about getting an OnlyFans, honestly.
We just started it this week, and we're gonna actually put. We have behind the scenes, all kinds of behind the scenes footage of the weight cut. We're gonna do that in detail. Let people know how to lose 25 pounds in 7 days.
Damn. I need that for this wedding.
For that, we're gonna put that up there. Along with the locker room stuff and stuff in the back. It's pretty cool.
This was just such an unbelievable event, man. Like, where do you see the future of this BKFC? How is it going to pan out?
Dude, so having done it and seen the attention that it garnered like this past event, I think me and Chad, like our fight in general, kind of put them.
Oh, dude, they owe you forever.
They put them on. This was Forrest Griffin, Stefan Bonner.
Yep.
When the UFC, Forrest Griffin fought Stefan Bonner, the UFC was struggling. They were having trouble getting licensed in different states. They were having trouble getting the attention they needed. Once that fight happened, boom, they got a reality show. It was everything started falling a lot. I think this was BKFC's coming out party right here.
Here we go.
First
Bro,
round.
You look pretty cut up, man. You're cut.
Yeah. That's all natural, dude. That's a 39-year-old all natural athlete right there. That no enhancements ever. Done stuff the slow and steady way and fucking I am what I am. That's my honest me.
That's you. The underground king, dude.
That's right. The idea, first round, we kept saying through the whole camp, every second, every round, like every second counts. We can't do no feeling out process. There was no ability to feel out because any small shot,
you be down.
You're done. So you need to be on your P's and Q's right away. Oh, he smacked me good there. Oh man, every shot he threw was like he's a violent dude. He's got bad intentions.
Very.
He don't throw like set up shots or jabs and stuff like that. It's like if he throws, it's the kill.
Did you scratch his eye, or did did I see? Or at one point, I know that's a
no.
Don't hit. Don't hit me.
No, I think we were throwing. There's no.
He's
way.
got it. He's got it.
Yeah, that's too
already
much.
Early.
Do you see them little small inside hook uppercuts?
Mm-hmm.
That's what keep landing. So like, I'm throwing in between his shots. So like when he throws, you'll see I'm throwing in between.
Yeah, you're coming down.
Small little shots.
That's how you hurt your hand.
Look,
right?
Say boom. See that? He hitched and I throw uppercut left hook. It was important in between his punches to throw in between.
Boom.
He got a little bit tired the first round. I don't know if he was ready for that much volume in the first.
Right.
But
plus he was like
he shook it out.
Very aggressive, and you kind of just gave it right back to him.
Yeah.
He was probably like shit.
And I think he got over the tiredness real quick. He was on his shit right after this. I think this was the only time I looked at him. I'm like, man, he's looking really tired. And then after this, I didn't see any fatigue really. His coach crushes me though.
Oh, I know. He said you were slow.
And he's slow as shit.
He's slow as shit.
It made me feel old for a second. I'm like, damn, am I? I got insecure.
Yeah. Damn, dude. Just a brawl. Just a straight brawl in Colorado, dude. Now, I know we're watching this and we're reliving a great moment here, but you got one more fight on this contract, right? An option?
I got an option, yeah.
Nate Diaz? Conor?
I'd love it. Well, Conor's never going to happen. And Nate's,
Mike Perry?
I'm just trying to. Mike's actually possible. He's out of his contract, though, with them. So they're going to have to pay for Mike. And I think they will.
Yeah, Yeah, he's
I think they will pay. He's kind of the face of the organization
right.
now.
That's what I was gonna say.
But I don't. I think it's rare you get an opportunity for two big names, to make a super fight. So, um, someone like Mike Perry, that'd be beautiful. I know he wants to stay at a higher weight. I don't mind going up. Maybe I don't mind going up to like 75 if I have to.
What did
But
he fight at that night?
he fought Luke Rockhold at 185.
Right.
I won't fight at 85. I'll be a slug there. But I'll fight at 75, no problem. So if he was to meet me at 75, I would do something like that. But I get the impression that he wants to, fight bigger guys, maybe some bigger names. He's trying to go after. I don't know if I have enough followers to fight a guy like him right now.
After this, I mean, what the hell?
Yeah, I mean, we'd make I mean, it'd be a pay-per-view sellout.
People would go
it'd be
nuts.
unbelievable.
So you will fight again in the BKFC.
It's hard to say no. It's gonna be hard to say no. I had such a great time training for it.
Fucking animal, dude.
Yeah, I had a great time training for it. And I'm pretty much unscathed, ready to go again. I don't know if they're gonna do big events like so quickly. So being able to turn around in a month, like I'd like to fight in June sometime. Pretty quickly, I'd like to fight before the summer comes.
Yeah.
So I can enjoy some cigars on the boat in South Florida. But
did you go down here? This is the second round, right?
Yeah, I went down already.
I missed it.
Yeah,
you didn't even notice it.
I got up quick.
I
tried to
shook it off, rub some dirt on it.
Yeah.
Brain turns off, turn it back on.
Yeah, just click it back on.
You're good.
I think, dude, honestly, a lot of people say, "Oh, he's got a chin," or "You don't have a chin." I think a lot of that has to do with just whether you're in shape.
Yeah.
When your body's well conditioned and you can deal with your heart rate being at 180 beats a minute and getting it back down to 100 beats a minute within between rounds and being well in shape and well conditioned, the brain turns on and off quick. That's what I think. I think a lot of times when I get knocked out and click back on, I think it's more has to do with my conditioning other than like he has a chin or don't have a chin. It's like,
yeah,
that's a way of saying like he's in phenomenal shape or not in phenomenal shape. I always try to come in shape because I feel like maybe that'll get me back up.
That was it.
Like this shot.
That was the hardest shot of your life.
Hardest shot. I would say that's the hardest shot I got hit with. I've been hit by everyone.
Then you come right back.
Boom, uppercut, left hook.
Boom.
Yeah.
Where's the Connor?
Connor's right behind Chad.
Here. When does he yell out to you? Because he yelled out to you to use the uppercut.
He's gonna yell out. It might be this round. Yeah, I think it's this round.
Because then you gave him the nod, right?
Yeah, we'll show that soon. Yeah, I think it's this round.
What is on your hands? Like what is it? Like
so it's just some gauze, and then over the gauze is some tape, and it's really just to keep the wrist strong. Now you just want to keep the wrist strong from bending. If the wrist starts bending and the ligaments get stretched in the wrist, you just can't punch at all. So like you can't do nothing about the knuckles. If they break, they break. But the wrist, if you keep the wrist good and steady, then at least you'll be able to punch good.
Did you do anything specific like leading up to get your knuckles like a little stronger than maybe
the bone's gonna break if it breaks. For me, I wanted to get my wrist ligaments and my forearms good and strong. Like all the ligaments and tendons that are in my wrist and forearms, I wanted to get them nice and tight. And I did stuff to do that. So Connor's right here. Right here is when Connor yells uppercut and I throw it.
Boom.
Boom, uppercut, and I point at him.
You'll do nothing.
Yeah, he called for it, so I give him props for it.
And that's what you do with your trainer, right?
I do the same thing with my coaches. My coaches call. We have codes. Our codes.
I think this is the coolest thing.
Yeah, our codes are the same thing as a football play. Go out, do this. Well, we have codes that we have to do in play.
Spider Y2 banana.
Yeah, Spider Y2 banana, the annexation of Puerto Rico, you name it, we have it all.
Can you share the codes, or you're not going to share? Give me
Uh,
one code. What's one code I could start yelling out to you?
oh,
Let's see.
my whole family. You could say any of my family's names is a code.
Alistair.
Alistair, yep.
What's that?
Like, oh, I can't tell you what it is.
Yeah, but I told you I have to punch it.
Yeah. I can't tell you. Yeah. Like Alistair.
I don't know your other kid's name. Sorry.
No, it's Alistair. You got Anthony.
Anthony.
Anthony's a 2 under 322.
2 under 322.
Yeah.
Boo, 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 boo.
Yeah. Yeah. There's.
That must have been pretty crazy though, because did you notice all the, like, I'm gonna just call them celebrities, but like fighters
Oh, well,
that
the
were
guys
there?
there.
Did you
Well,
notice right away, or like you heard them announce that McGregor was there like right before you're gonna walk out,
Yeah.
right?
I did. I know Connor was coming, but I knew Justin
Oh,
and Kamara were coming just because I had dinner at
they're your
Justin's house
boys.
on
Yeah, that's right.
Wednesday. I had an idea. One, Trevor Whitman came, Gaethje's coach, which I was honored because he don't go to really fights, but he's like, to me, I look up to him as a coach. He's an incredible mind, creative mind. He's a great coach, and he actually came to the show and he wrote me probably one of the nicest things I ever got in text message form after the fight.
What did I say? Yo, champ. Great. That was exhilarating. That didn't.
No, yours was really weak.
Yeah. I didn't even want you to notice it.
I actually feel like you ripped, like, how you can like, you can just grab like on my way. I feel like you can just push on my way and it says on my way.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
what I
did.
did. Yeah.
Like you looked for like inspirational quote after a fight.
Well, I'm
and
thinking
you
to
just
myself.
put a generic one and that's what I got.
Well, I'm thinking to myself, all right, there's a million people texting this guy. I'm not going to get a response back. I just want him to know that I'm thinking about him. I don't want him to have to be like, what the fuck is this guy texting me? So I just hit you with a little 2-sentence.
Yeah, dude. You gave me a birthday card. You didn't even write it. I feel like
I didn't even
when
sign
people
it.
give me birthday cards, I'm like, you didn't even write this.
Well, now I know that the sentimental notes really get to you. You're going to get a fucking novel when you beat the shit out of Mike.
I'm going to need a paragraph or two to think
the
you
BKFC
really
45.
You really put some time into this.
Yeah. I care. That I really. Whoa.
Oh yeah. So
you're bleeding
real
out
quick.
of your face.
Yeah. So this eyebrow is pretty split up bad. But during this sequence, this round, I went blind.
Yeah, you're fighting for your life right now.
Yeah. So like I went completely, my eyes shut, and then I
can't see.
I can't see at all. So like.
But your eyes open.
Yeah, but it's busted. I could feel like, holy shit, whatever he got me with there was bad, and that's going to swell.
Oh my god.
Oh, was it a head? No, headbutt
there
and then overhand. Is it split?
Knuckle on the eyebrow.
Oh,
yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, it was.
It was.
Oh shit. So that split a little bit, but I went blind and I thought, oh shit, here's the beginning and end.
Here's something I always wanted to ask a fighter: when they're doing this shit to you, like, what does that feel like? Or you don't even notice it?
Oh,
they're
no.
sticking that thing in your cut.
You don't feel any of that. I'm just listening to my coaches, seeing what they got to say.
They're sticking a Q-tip in your gash in your face.
Yeah.
You don't feel it?
No. What they put in there is like called
Numbing?
adrenaline or something. Adrenaline, it stops blood.
Okay.
From going. And
yeah, because you come back out and it's like, oh, maybe he didn't get it.
And then they pack it full of Vaseline. So
nice. I feel
it'll at least temporarily stop the bleeding. And they did a good job.
Yeah, they did.
Because that was a mess.
And this is where you really just dominate, dude. You dominated.
Well, Mark Henry said, I need a knockout here. He
did.
told me, he said, you need a knockout because this is too close.
And you just trust him like so much. You're like, all right, fuck it. Here I go.
Yeah, we got to get it. So we went over this.
He looks a little tired. You were saying he didn't. I think he looks a little tired. Like right now.
Yeah, right here, we're just all gas. We're not, see how I'm not letting him off? All gas. I'm not getting out of the pocket. I step right back in the pocket.
And that's what kind of like he was doing to start. What was that shot?
I pushed and an overhand. The ref never broke us. He said break, but like I'm in kill mode right now.
Right.
Like if you want us to separate, you got to separate us. Yeah, I'm right here. We're just all gas. I just looking. Mark told me to get knockouts. I need to figure a way to make it happen.
Finish him. Oof.
Boom, that's a dart. And then we get a 5 right here. A little short 5. That hurt him.
That really
Look,
hurt.
he grabs his eye. And that's
And he's
how
trying to
that
get away from you now.
if he didn't grab his eye, he showed me that he was hurt. And that's why I start going after him so bad.
Like a friggin' pit bull on a stake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't notice
he doesn't want it. He wants it. He's looking for the bell. He's like, I gotta take a knee, dude. My face is busted up.
Yeah.
I'm going nuts, by the way, in the betPARX Sportsbook when this is happening.
Are you?
I'm going nuts.
Wait, the Sportsbook is. Did you watch it on your phone?
I watched it on my phone.
They didn't have it at Sportsbook, right?
Yeah, I tried. And then you go down.
Yeah.
That was like a dance.
Yeah, I was like, no.
Woo, woo. No.
I was doing that new TikTok joint.
I'm like, now you just gave me a great idea. Holy shit, Eddie.
Yeah, dude. So.
What a fight, bro.
Yeah, we're a mess.
Dude, what you did for this BKFC.
And here we go.
You're a beast.
We're almost positive we're going to a 6th. So
Wait, what do you mean?
There's a sudden death round if it's a tie.
Oh,
and this was about as tight as it was. So my coaches said, sit down, take a breath. Don't go anywhere. Don't take your wraps off. We're probably going, we may go to a 6th.
That.
So when you sit down, they check both guys. If both guys are fit to go back out, they'll do a 6th round if it's a draw. Well, they checked me. I was good. And then they checked Chad, and he couldn't come out. But I don't think they were calling it a draw. I think they already made a decision. They already called it a split decision. So he enjoyed himself.
He did.
He loved the fight.
Risky.
Yeah, they're telling me. And I said to my coach, they don't capture it. I must have did it maybe a little bit ago.
Yeah.
But I start saying, give me a 6th. But then I already did it. I already start going, give me 6. Like saying, give me a 6th round. I'm like, out of my fucking mind. I was in the zone.
You're mental. I'm mental, but you're.
Because realistically, I don't want a 6th. I don't want to do this anymore. That's the truth.
But you had him.
But I was in the zone. Like, give me a 6. I'm like,
fuck yeah, dude. Unbelievable fight, Eddie. Man, I'm so proud of you. So happy, and just to be able to, as a friend, man, that was something else. Watching you out there, bro. That was a thrill of a lifetime. Exhilarating, dude. I'm excited for the next one.
Yeah, wild event. A lot of people told me not to do it.
Yeah, tell me about that.
I just thought I'd like it. Even Kamara, he even said it. I didn't feel great about this. You know what I mean? I sensed. You could sense when people around you, I don't want to say don't believe in you, but are they're over it. You know what I mean? Maybe you lost one and then they're like, dude, I care for you. I don't want you to get hurt. And, it goes.
This is dangerous shit. What you do for a living is dangerous shit. And I know you said it earlier. It's always dangerous.
Yeah.
But this is
a
little bit more dangerous. No?
No, I don't believe so. I don't. I sincerely don't. I think when you cast the hand the way boxers do, and then you throw leather glove over it, and you smash someone in the head with it repeatedly over and over, I think it's significantly more dangerous.
Yeah,
I do.
Long term.
Because the hand doesn't break. You can just continue to smash someone in the head with it. It doesn't break. There's no, the integrity of that cast and that wrap is so strong. When you hit another guy with it the way a professional boxer does, it's not good for the brain.
Not good for your brain.
Here, at least there's a give and take. If I hit you the wrong way, I'll break my own hand.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then you take away the kicks to the head and knees to the head. If you knee someone in the head, if I knee you in the head right now, I could change your whole entire life.
Oh yeah, please don't do that.
Like you may never tell a joke again.
Yeah.
The whole way your brain works could change.
Yeah,
and that's getting a knee in the head is like a car accident. It could change the way your whole brain works. So it's and a kick to the head. These kind of shots are like getting hit by a car. We're getting hit by fist. You know what I mean? It's fist, and they break if you hit the wrong way. And I disagree that this is inherently more dangerous than any other martial art. I think it's, if it's anything, it's less dangerous. I think this It's all surface value.
Superficial.
My hands are swollen. That'll go down. My eye is cut. That'll close up. I have no structural damage, no orbital, nothing more or less than what I would have had if I'd gotten an MMA fight.
Bring on Nate Diaz.
Please, my God.
He don't want to fight you.
I just think Nate wants.
He doesn't want to fight you.
I think he wants celebrity fights, and I don't blame him for that. I don't blame him for going, I want to fight Eddie Alvarez. Like, I'm not. I don't I don't try to garner fans or want Hollywood or want fame. That's not my thing. I want fights against the best guys in the world, the champions in the world, and I prove myself in that way. I don't have the following that he's looking to go after, to get what he wants. And I don't blame him for it, but I think, I would like to fight him. And I think a lot of fans would want to watch that.
Hell yeah.
And
I do.
See that, especially in bare knuckle.
That would be the best
matchup.
Fucking
bare knuckle.
Dude, I got to see it. Eddie Alvarez, everybody. Eddie Alvarez, fresh off the split decision win at BKFC 41. Dude, betPARX, we're proud of you, man. That was unbelievable. The underground king, the new king in my eyes of BKFC, dude. I was absolutely out of my mind for you, dude, and I can't wait to see the next one.
I appreciate it, brother.
You're the man, brother. Thanks for coming in.